Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday again. Thank God it's Friday. We made it to the end of yet another work week. Good morning to ATL Gail. Good morning to Dre Day. Good morning to VA Sagittarius. Good morning, y'all. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Well, I'm really not even a little bit late, probably like 2-3 minutes. Y'all, I was trying to get my coffee together so that I could have a beverage. So that I could sit here and talk to y'all. I hope that y'all had a great week. And I hope that you have a great day today. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, I have been have I been thoroughly entertained? I'm trying to see what do I want to call what I've been. I've just been observing. And I've made a few interesting observations. Now, the first thing that I do want to say is that yesterday seemed to be a little bit of a slow day from what I was able to peek in and see, to take note of. I think the most epic thing, and when I say most epic, I'm using quotations here. But the most epic thing that even happened yesterday was Brianna's boyfriend dragging Lemon for about 25 minutes. I mean, the fight had to have lasted for about 20 to 25 minutes. It's really tricky though, because even though the live played out publicly, Brianna switched it to her membership tier. So for that reason, I'm like, well, is this stuff to talk? Should I be talking about it? As content creators, or at least let me speak for myself. As a content creator myself, I try to make sure that I don't go out here spouting people's members only content or reviewing too much about their members only content, because I feel like they put the content behind the paywall for a reason, and therefore because they put it behind the paywall for a reason, then it's probably not best to just come out here, giving away free information from their paywall. But then you come to places like this where the video originally started as a public live and was only switched to the members tier after. Even to the point to where I missed everything that was going on. But once I was able to get settled in and tuned in, I got word about what happened. And lo and behold, I went on ahead and got a membership for Brianna. Ain't it something how, I could be banned off certain platforms and still be forced to have to support them monetarily just to see the information so that I could get the information to y'all. This is the reason why I'm able to tell y'all that the fight lasted a good 20 to 25 minutes at least, because I took the dollars out of my wallet to pay the membership to go up in there and see so that I can report it to y'all, because I'm sure many of y'all missed it. Hell, if I missed it, I know y'all missed it. If you're interested in it, Brianna did put it on her highest membership tier. But her boyfriend kind of got pissed off. I don't understand why Lemon thinks that he can have a discussion with Brianna about him calling her as well as other females a bags of fat bitches. He's called me fat bitches a lot. He's called it to Brianna. So he was having a sit down discussion with Brianna about the fact that he's been so disrespectful and called her those things. They were kind of disagreeing, going back and forth, kind of like debating. And Brianna's boyfriend overheard it, and he had something to say, y'all. The boyfriend had something to say. And Lemon was actually acting shocked that Brianna's boyfriend had something to damn say. Good morning to Miami Popo. Good morning to Houston, Texas, sweetie. Good morning to Ray Triggs, moderator. Y'all, I don't, what is it, some type of entitlement that Lemon Vandross has? I don't know why Lemon Vandross was acting shocked that this man stepped in for his girlfriend. And the way this man drug Lemon, of course, he had all of the gay jabs and the maggot, but with the F word, the sissy stuff, what he was calling Lemon. But y'all, Lemon had a nerve to try to make fun of this man for living with Brianna, and the man said, "But Maggie, you live with your punk ass mama." How Lemon gonna sit in his mama's house under the roof of his mama, using his mama's electricity, sucking up all the cold drinks in the Taylor port out of his mama's refrigerator, then turn around and tell this man about him living with Brianna? That man said that him and Brianna, they split the bills. They both pay the bills together. The way that Lemon tried to drag this man but set himself up for failure was crazy. But the key takeaway was that when the man was getting the best of Lemon, Lemon brought up the man's kids. Now, don't Lemon always say leave the kids out of it? Don't talk about the kids, leave the kids out of it. When that man was verbally beating the hell out of Lemon, Lemon brought up that man's kids. Good morning, Asia. Good morning, Castro. Then that pissed the man off even more. Then Lemon didn't know whether he wanted to tell the man that the man owed child support and don't take care of his kids, or that the man is over there running the daddy daycare out of Brianna's apartment. The man said his kids right there. He said he take care of all of his kids. Then some kind of way, I guess one of the kids must have heard the commotion and had to come up in there and get them a word in and call Lemon bald-headed. One of them kids called Lemon bald-headed, y'all. It was interesting to say the least. I'm like, what is going on here? But either way, I think Brianna put it on her members tier because the kids got brought up, because of the language that her man was using on Lemon, which was rightfully so, and because one of the kids had called Lemon Vandross bald-headed. Ray Triggs said Lemon even got yeah, one of the kids called him bald-headed. Then Lemon want to get mad at the kid. Well, you the one cussing the daddy out and all this, and then talking about them kids, and the kid call you bald-headed. Kids, y'all, it was interesting to watch, but I just don't know. I don't know that it's worth that amount for the small exchange, but it was a good exchange nonetheless. I will say that. Brianna, and whichever kid that called him bald-headed kept trying to come back up in the room so that he or she could have more in the conversation. And Brianna was like, close my room door, get out of my close my room door, get out of here. The kid kept coming back trying to say something. And finally Brianna had enough and had to say, look, close my room door and don't come back up in here. Otherwise, I'm taking that book bag back and we ain't going to the pool today. If you come back up in here one more time, I'm taking the book bag back and we ain't going to the pool today. And that's what made the kid stop. That's what made the kid go ahead and settle down. Because I guess the kid was like, school about to start up. I want my book bag. I don't want you to take. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I couldn't tell. I could not tell. But I know the kid didn't want them to take the book bag back to the store, and the kid wanted to go to the pool. So that's why the kid went on ahead and settled down. Y'all, that mess was funny. That mess was funny now. I was like, look at Brianna really having to be somebody's mama. Now she got to threaten to go take the school supplies back. And y'all know that when your mama get to threaten you about the new stuff that you got for school, oh, that's a big deal. When you know that the first day of school, you supposed to be dressed to the nines, fitted down with your new book bag and your school supplies and shit. And now they talk about they about to take it back. But then Lemon Vandross, yeah, he wanted to get upset about the kid calling him bald-headed. It was just a hot-ass mess. Good morning, Ghetto View. Good morning. And I'm thinking to myself, Lemon Vandross, this man got 11 kids. I believe it's 8 in total or 9. I don't know. But Lemon Vandross, if you think for a second that you're going to be able to take on the daddy and all 8 of them kids, you crazy. If you think, good morning, DC. If you think you're going to be able to take on the daddy plus all 8 of his kids, you crazy. The daddy was talking about pulling up. The daddy was had said, ain't you in Sacramento? That Brianna boyfriend was talking about how he was gonna get Lemon for Lemon to put the address. Child. But and then Lemon had a nerve to try to tell the dude that the dude know more about Lemon Vandross than Lemon Vandross know about him. And I'm thinking to myself, you the one that's sitting here thinking that you telling this man his entire life. That's the weirdest shit ever. For you to really sit there and try to argue with this man because he taking up for his girlfriend. That don't make sense. Then even in some parts of the fight when Lemon was losing, y'all, when Lemon Vandross was losing, good morning, Lady Nika, thank you. And Lady Nika, I'm going to mention you up in this content as well. But it's going to be good. But when Lemon felt like he was losing an argument with this man, he was trying to tell Brianna to get the man. He wanted Brianna, the referee, to get the man. So you think Brianna gonna mess up her relationship up in her household to try to save this man from dragging you? Lemon was begging for a protection plan. Lemon said, this nigga is dragging me. Get him. Brianna, get your pit bull. Get your pit bull of a boyfriend. I get his little kid that just called me bald-headed. Yeah, a hot mess. But anyway, that's on Brianna's member tier. But she put it on her highest one. Strategically, she put it on her highest one. So if you want to look at it for yourself, you can look at it. Good morning, Shanice. So that's that about that. Now, the reason why I titled this, You'll Need Me Before I Ever Need You, is because that's what I'm seeing happening right now as we speak. This is where Lady Nika is involved, where Face Yaya is involved, where I'm involved, where Rita is involved, where Deanna is involved, where a good majority of the main content creators from 2018, we are all involved. Because eventually, bitch, you gonna need me before I ever need you. Now, just for shits and giggles, I want to give y'all a walk down memory lane. And I want to trigger some of y'all on purpose. Here we go.
Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch.
Hi, I'm back. Yes, that's sassy. You know, we done been I done been a bunch of bitch. I done been a bunch of funky hoes. I think we all have. Thank you, Ray Triggs. Let me go ahead. Ray Triggs said, thanks for that brilliant lemon breakdown. You're welcome, Ray Triggs. Look at Ray Triggs trying to reimburse me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ray Triggs, as always. But yeah, that was sassy. That was sassy spitting all that venom towards me. And this just happened, what, earlier this year? Earlier this year, maybe the end of last year. That same venom, similar venom, has been shouted out at Lady Nika for supporting Chat Rep's endeavor in getting to Las Vegas last year. Venom like that has also been spat at Face Yaya. It's been spat at Deanna, at Rita, at people like that. Now, good morning, Olivia, moderator. Now, let me show you this. I finally have the post that I was trying to tell y'all about last time. I could not find it for nothing. So let's go ahead and get down to it here. And let me share my screen. I was looking high and low for this damn post, and I couldn't find it for nothing for my last show. But y'all, I finally found it. This is the post that the majority of us were tagged in roughly a week ago. This is the letter that caused the whole discussion about a town hall and whatnot for the beef sector. So it states, attention beef sector content creators. I'm reaching out as a longtime subscriber who's been watching the beef sector since 2020, or excuse me, who's been watching the sector since 2018. Over the years, I've seen the highs, the lows, the roasts, the drags, the gags, and the legendary reads. But lately, I've noticed the stark change. The energy feels different. The sector is allowing outsiders to shift the culture that made the beef sector one of a kind. Now, first off, y'all, let's pause right there at that paragraph, okay? Let's pause at this paragraph that I just read. Lately, I've noticed the stark change. The energy feels different. The sector is allowing outsiders to shift the culture that made the beef sector one of a kind. Now, let me go ahead and get over here to this screen here. Look at all the folks she tagged. Look at all of the folks she tagged. And this was 7 days ago. And keep note that she said outsiders have caused it to have a different energy. Well, if that's the case, ma'am, why do you have so many outsiders tagged in this post? Can you answer me that, ma'am? Riddle me that. Riddle me that. If a person, and I'm looking here just to see all of the names listed. All of the names listed, and I'm getting towards the bottom here. And she got Rodney. She got Rodney tagged in this. Hold on, let me highlight Rodney by himself. She got Rodney tagged in it. Rodney is an outsider that changed the energy. He was not here in 2018, ma'am. What is his name doing in the post? What is his name doing in the post? If you look through this list and you just analyze it, you'll see a few names of people that was not even here. This Heat. What is her name doing in this post? She was not here in 2018, so what is her name doing right there? You know, how exactly do you plan to get everything back to where you say that it once was? Lemon. Lemon wasn't here in 2018, ma'am. What is his name doing in the post? I'll wait. In the very post that you say you've noticed the start change, the energy feels different, you then begin to tag the outsiders that have caused the energy to shift. Is anybody following me? Is anybody following me? Okay, but let me continue on. Now, she says, because of that, I'm asking for a beef sector only panel discussion. I truly believe it's time for a real conversation where only CCs from this sector can speak on the current state and future of this space. Well, Rodney doesn't belong there. This Heat doesn't belong there. Uppity doesn't belong there. I'm happy I ain't see Shaquem Billy Goat Rod name up in there because he doesn't belong there. I'm looking for one beef sector content creator to host this panel. Someone who can manage their platform with strength and fairness and allow all beef sector content creators to participate even if there's been tension or drama in the past. I'm also willing to provide monetary support to the host who steps up and creates a space for this much needed discussion. If you're a CC who's open to hosting, please drop a comment below. Once the host is decided, we can figure out a method to communicate further about payment and topics for the beef sector only conversation. The date and time of this panel discussion is up to the CC. Let's protect what makes the sector unique and keep it authentic by handling things in-house. Well, Rodney don't belong there. This Heat don't belong there. Uppity don't belong there. And if I was able to look at a few of them people tagged, they don't belong there either. Looking forward to hearing an authentic discussion about the state of the B sector. Please, she put please, not me. She put please, love, and blessings. Now, so people started commenting. And my comment that I gave her 6 days ago, I said, Sassy has some of us blocked, which means that she can't be fair and balanced. Is there another volunteer? This stalker troll said, well, we all know it can't be you. The Miss Soul came and said, right. Then another troll said, and Sassy talks too much. She loves to hear herself talk. And then the lady commented to me 3 days ago, and she said, J.Dunn, good morning. I went out of my way to advocate for you to be unblocked and treated fairly during the upcoming beef sector discussion, which, by the way, is not a town hall. My original message never mentioned one. She said, but after your non-OG behavior today, it's likely you'll remain blocked and your voice won't be a part of the conversation. I genuinely tried and you sabotaged it. Sad. How did I sabotage anything? And who are you to tell me what is non-OG behavior? Meanwhile, you done tagged up motherfuckers that wasn't even here in 2018, ma'am. And look, even Bless came out of the woodwork saying she interested. Bless. Most of these mofos, these new people don't even know who Blessed is. But I'm not going to go through all the comments. I just want to show you the exchange that me and this lady had. So you see this lady said this 3 days ago, right? Okay. Now, let me go back over here to the original letter in itself. And let me scroll up. So 10 hours ago, now y'all saw the lady told me 3 days ago that my non-OG behavior means that I'm no longer included. Right? But 10 hours ago, she came back with another post tagging a whole bunch of other people, including myself. I thought 3 days ago I'm not included. But 10 hours ago, you tagged myself. 3 days ago, you said, no, I had non-OG behavior. But 10 hours ago, you tagged me. And again, you can look at this entire list and go through it. Uppity. Uppity was not here in 2018. Roman wasn't. Heat wasn't. A lot of these motherfuckers wasn't. But either way, let's continue to this letter. So she said, Dear Beef Sector CCs, the Sassy Show will be hosting the only event roundtable discussion on Saturday, July 26th at noon. This is not a town hall. So now they playing semantics, saying that it's not a town hall. Now, let me scroll through. Essentially, she said, personal sentiment. I am really excited about Saturday's upcoming discussion. As a sector, you've helped carry me through some of the tough moments in my life. Your skits, roasts, gags, drags, reads, challenges, and even your beefs have made me laugh when I didn't think I had a laugh left in me. I speak blessings into each of your lives and wish you nothing but success, peace, and growth. Okay, then you see she tagged a whole bunch of people once again. So now, let me go ahead and go over here, which is the reason why I could laugh at some of the shit, because we had a response. 7 hours ago, we got a response, y'all. Let me share this tab. And let me come and see, okay? Y'all. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Lena Jones. I'm already getting there, y'all. I'm getting to it. Good morning, Sonny. I'm looking at another screen. So that's why I'm not speaking as y'all come in, because when I'm on the other screen, I can't see y'all coming in. Good morning, Tulsa. So we had a response 7 hours ago. Rita, the baddest roaster, aka Rita running shit, came through and said, "Can y'all please stop atting me? I'm not a part of the B sector anymore. I won't be attending. Stop bothering me. Y'all wanted to black out so many of the original content creators of the B sector. Y'all got what y'all, hold on. Y'all got what y'all had called for so many people switched. To have these new CCs here deal with it. If they ain't good enough, I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to discuss about that sector. It will never go back to the original foundation because motherfuckers are tired. Now leave me the fuck alone and continue to try to replace us." She put, Rita Nation, I love y'all, but fuck that B sector bullshit. The ones of us who have real talent can stand the fuck alone. My skits will be on TikTok. Bitch, I'm outside. That's what Rita said. Rita has a point. The one thing that I really loved about how Rita had to check this is y'all wanted to black out so many of the original content creators of the beef sector. Well, ain't that the truth? How many times they been wanting me blocked out or blacked out? And I was here from the inception. Ban me off panels, block me. They want people to stop coming to listen to my receipts and all the history that I have over here. What? And then Rita said, y'all got y'all hand called out for so many people switched. To have these new CCs here deal with them if they ain't good enough. I don't give a fuck. It's funny how they thought that this new crowd was going to replace us, but then now talking about how the energy is different and how the energy is shifted. So this is what Rita had to say. This is what Rita had to say. Now, let's go ahead here. Let me stop sharing my screen briefly. Since we got Rita's side of the story, y'all. Definitely had to get Rita's side. Now, let me go and get somebody else's side of the story here. I'm just going through making sure that I get this eyewitness testimony of what they think, you know, the actual people that were here since 2018, the actual people who, even if not, people try to block them out or replace them, definitely did try to get their channel swiped to the left to make them have to start all over. Here we go. We got another response. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We got another response here. Present screen. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Una. Good morning, everybody. The next response that we got is here. Deanna said, it's still fuck sassy. How dare you tag me? Deanna said, how dare you tag me in anything, bitch? I was gonna make a video until I saw you was trying to get another channel off the ground. Bitch, 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 you better go do another charity, marble-eyed bitch. That's what Deanna said. Now, y'all see what I say? You'll need me before I need you. Sassy now needs Rita, and you saw what Rita had to say. Sassy now needs Deanna, and Deanna said it's still fuck sexy. How dare You tag me in anything, bitch. And then again, we cannot forget about Sassy's words.
Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch.
I would have to say that the general consensus, everyone, is too sassy. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated us, you funky hoe. That's the same words that you spoke at me is now the words that many of the women of the beef sector seem to be throwing right back your way. Bitch, you should have thought about this show. Bitch, you should have thought about that. We know we have the history. You should have thought about all of that. Then maybe more people would participate. I know damn well it would have been great to actually have the people come back from what they once were. And I don't know if I think if I was tagged in one of them posts, y'all. They was going through tagging everybody. Please like this video. But in the meantime, like what I showed, is they was still trying to tag people that wasn't even here around that time. New people. New people. New people. Now, even in the post, I saw Diamond Dory and people like that tagged, which Diamond Dory was around. Can't take that away from her. But now, was she a content creator that was making people laugh? Nah. She was a content creator that was giving people thousands of dollars and lying on people. She was a content creator running around here trying to convince everybody that she was the real attorney. That's what she was doing back then. That's what she was doing back then. Don Key said, man, I can't do that loop. Oh my God, play it at least twice. I could play what I want to play. It's my channel, ho. Look at the name on this channel that you just came into. Don Key. The channel says J.Dunn. That's what it says. I'll play it 8 times. Please like the video. So far we got them speaking. Now, like I already said in my last video, what classifies Sassy to be the person to host this? But either way, they've decided on her. I watched Sassy go to Reed's show earlier this week. And she was pleading to Reed and Reed's audience for the support of everybody. She pleaded to James Caldwell and said she reached out to him, but she was waiting on him to reach out back. She pleaded for the assistance and the support and participation of some of the very same people that she clearly had blacked out. She wants the support of the very same people that she said it was up and it was stuck with. And my thing is, we hear people in the beef sector talk about how content creators use each other. Not to the beef sector OGs and the beef sector content creators of 2018 who were actually here. Not the people that claim to have been here, but the ones who were actually putting out content and things. Is this Sassy's way of trying to use us? Now she is going to host it on her channel, which is what she's going to gain monetarily. The lady in the original post said that she's going to pay monetarily, so Sassy will get a payment as well for that. And you all, whoever decides to participate, will, be on her channel in a panel discussion, even though she really don't like your black ass, but she want to use your black ass. How bougie is that? Now she needs you to play nice with her. As this title says, you'll need me before I ever need you. She needs your support. But let's not forget to all the subbies, the older subbies. Remember the last time she needed our support? And she did the chat rap begathon? And people came over there and poured out and gave her that support that she needed. Only for her to then turn around and yank the vacation from underneath chat rep. Wasn't that the last time that she came and had an outpouring of wanting people to support and be there? Good morning, Bernice and everybody. It's just a question. She needs your support until she don't need it. She needs your support until she don't. She needed your support to get chat rep to Vegas until she couldn't stand chat rep. Then it was like, fuck your support and fuck chat rep. She ain't going. Where it turned around from when she needed your support, oh, she was on panel saying, she going. She going. She going. That's when she needed your support. Once she got your support, got your coins, got your money, and she got pissed off and got in her bag, she reversed all that shit. She ain't going. She ain't going. I just want you to pay attention. I don't believe that Sassy is the person to host this type of thing. But I said that I damn sure would just tune in. Either way, just to see the shit show and to see the panelists that she do get. If she is able to convince some of these old heads to show up over there for her channel, I would be really surprised. At this particular point, I think at best the 2.0s might be the panelists that she's going to have. Because again, she tried to block out and black out many originals until she needs you. The originator of this post said that she tried to beg. Just the fact that the originator of the post had the nerve to at me and say that she tried to beg Sassy on my behalf. You don't beg Sassy on my behalf because I was here before Sassy. The fuck? But see, this is where y'all go wrong. This is where y'all go wrong again, trying to black people out. You shouldn't have had to beg Sassy about a damn thing if she was going to be fair and balanced. That speaks for itself. Lena said, "Is she an original?" That post, that's somebody that just got a page with 17 subscribers. I don't know who in the hell that is behind that post, Lena James. When she first did the post and tagged me in it, she had 1 subscriber. And actually, I can go over here to the channel and see when the channel was created. Let me do that. Let's see when the channel was created, because I don't know if she's an original. I don't know her. Hold on. I know you lying to me in my lovely love voice. So Lena just asked me, is she an original? That's what Lena just asked me. So let's go back over here. Do it look like she an original? See, this is how you can pop these mofos. Good morning, Candy Cane. This is precisely how you can pop mofos. February 5th, 2024. And she telling me she begged on my behalf. And I'm supposed to take that as a compliment. This channel is barely 1 year old. 1 year old. So that should answer your question, Lena. Is she an original? No. Unless she just a person who done forgot her damn password. Lena James said that's just a troll page. Girl, it's something. But so yeah, the troll page that was created on February 5th, 2024 is now liking for everyone to come together to support Sassy to host a beef sector panel for the CCs and the OGs. And actually, I wanted to show y'all about the true thing about semantics, because I know initially when people started talking about it, it was being called the town hall. Now they done switched the discussion from town hall to roundtable. So I decided to try to look it up. Let's get some clarity in this mofo. I asked the difference between the town hall and a roundtable. And according to Google, a town hall meeting is typically a large-scale, one-to-many communication event where leadership shares information and updates with the broad audience, often with a focus on transparency and community building. A roundtable, on the other hand, is a smaller, more intimate discussion format where all participants are considered equals and engage in focused dialogue and on a specific topic. Don't Sassy always talk about stop playing semantics. People be playing semantics. Stop with the semantics. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Brixton Babe. At this point, I see people playing semantics. So now they said it's not a town hall, it's a round table. But if it's not a town hall, then why in the hell? If it's not a town hall, then why in the hell all of these people, including B-sector OGs, which are considered the leaders, was tagged? If the round table is a smaller group, why in the hell all of these people was tagged? Why? If the town hall involves leadership discussions, then why in the world? I mean, you just got to make it make sense now. Make it make sense. And let me just scroll down about all of these people that was tagged. But it's just a round table. All of these people. But it's not a town hall. Why is it not a town hall? Because we said it's not a town hall. We are saying it's not a town hall, but it's really a town hall. Let's call a spade a spade. Yes. So Sassy is having a town hall meeting, but even though we all know that Sassy is not even equipped on a level to have the town hall, now they changed it to it being a round table. But just based on the definitions that I just shared, this what they have been planning is more so in line with a town hall. Tomato, tomato. Town hall round table. Good morning, Kimberly Black. Good morning, Janice Hurt. Janice Hurt said, good morning, J.Dunn and chatters, because it could really turn out to be nice if given a chance. It could turn out to be nice. But the problem is, it's the messenger and who is hosting it and what she's thought about the majority of the original creators, the women specifically, that are tagged in the post.
Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch, before you violated me, you funky hoe. Bitch, you should have thought about that, bitch.
I know that this is what she thought about me. And again, I'm sure there are plenty of other videos in which she cussed out the other people, but now you need us. Now you need us. Oh, it's interesting. Now you need all of these people that was below you. You the 10% or the 2%er, but you need these lowly people. What talent call us? The bums. The bums. Oh. I just really want y'all to chew on that. And I also want y'all to understand that a couple of content creators have spoken out on it. Some have addressed it. And I did show y'all the community wall posts of the likes of Rita, Indiana. Those really gave me a good cackle this morning. I cackled. But again, the thing that really bothered me was that the lady said that she had to beg and grovel to get me into being able to participate 3 days ago, but it didn't work because I sabotaged it. She said I sabotaged it. Only for 10 hours ago, she had me tagged on there again. Now, did I sabotage it or didn't I? Am I blacked out or ain't I? The fact that Sassy is one of those new faces that nobody ever knew of in 2018. But now she needs us. It's quite fascinating. Also, I want y'all to take a note, and this is kind of on to the next topic here. I would like for y'all to take note of my own community wall. Y'all know I would be ready to share my own community wall in a minute. But the reason why I'm not is because of the post that I gave to y'all this morning. I thought about sharing it in the screen like what I typically would do. like what I typically would do, but then I don't want this person to be able to flag me or strike me or anything ridiculous. But on my community wall post yesterday morning, King Kyos, aka Mr. Swole Fat, King Kyos, aka Mr. Swole Fat, Mr. Decepticon, the very one who claimed to have not been a mole. Then he tried to be facetious and say, well, yeah, he was the mole. Then he turned around to trying to flip and deflect. Only for yesterday morning, he posted a receipt on his community wall in which it's unedited. This is the receipt before he deleted his messages. And if you take a look at my community wall, you will see that the receipt clearly shows him contacting me with information. Now, what do you truly call a mole or call a rat? Ain't that somebody that come and give you information? Isn't that someone who approaches you and gives you information that they think you may need or that you may want? And don't they get that information from somewhere else in order to bring it to you? And the fact that the information was brought to my lap unsolicited, like what the motherfucker I said. But then this entire week, Kyos want to act like I lied on him, and Roman want to act like his crew is so tight and that I just told a lie. I saw people that commented under this very receipt that Kyos posted on his own page and still insisted on calling me a liar. But let's go ahead and read the receipt that he posted. And again, it's on my community wall if you want to lay eyes on it. On April 30th at 7:01 p.m., Mr. Swolefat Kyos hit me up and said, yo, J.Dunn, so there's this guy who knows buckwheat. I thought maybe you could interview him. His IG name is Clumsy. He knows a lot about shit on buckwheat, including a situation regarding a minor when he was like 19. Now, I didn't ask for this information. Good morning, Barry. I didn't ask Mr. Swolefat for any of this. Mr. Swolefat was getting the information and bringing it to me like a fat ass mole would do, like a fat ass rat would do. Brought me the information. I responded and I said, hey, Kyos, I'm just seeing this message request. Let me look him up real quick on here. Because by this point, I looked up the man Clumsy, like the mole gave me the information for. So he put, okay. I just found him and requested to follow him. Interesting that he has that type of tea on Lil Buckwheat. Now, the question is, how did Kyos get this information in order to pass it on to me? Can we start there? Can we start there and use true logic? If Mr. Swole Fat Kyos got the information that he is now giving to me, where did he get it from? Where did he get it from? Could he have got it from the crew and the crew chat? Could he have got it from Roman? Could he have got it from the group chat, the information that they share? I'm trying to figure out how information that they pass amongst each other, he passing it to me. He giving me tea like what I said. But then all this week, they've been saying that I'm a liar. What? Because this fool got punked and went and deleted all his messages because he didn't want them to see everything that he sent. What? Interesting, ain't it? I sat here and waited because I still have something in my back pocket. But I said, why go trying to pull stuff out of my back pocket if it's not necessary? Like what I said, the man was passing me information from the crew and about the crew. And what you gonna do about it? But take care of your in-house problem. That's what you should do. What you gonna do about it? Except for running around lying, said that he was never a mole. But he was, though. And his receipt proves it. His receipt proves it. Anybody that can read can see it. But y'all don't trust y'all's eyes. Trust what they tell y'all. Deny, deny, deny. J.Dunn is a lie, lie, lie. Please, I ain't got to lie on this motherfucker because, again, I didn't go message him. He messaged me. Your second in command, Ramen, is the one who hit me up, not the other way around. And I need you to understand that. I find it mighty funny that people be hitting me up and doing all this stuff, and then once I defend myself, then they say I turned on somebody. I was just listening. Who was I listening to? I was in the bush. Well, no, I wasn't even in the bushes. I caught the replay of T Velocity's live. T Velocity had a live about 2 days ago, and I know I caught the replay yesterday morning. I was like, because I know T Velocity was over there at Room Shakers. And first off, T Velocity, I've always gone to Room Shakers panel because Room Shaker had a membership on my channel, ma'am. Room Shaker was one of the first members on my channel. My Dundada channel, Room Shaker had a membership, ma'am. And Room Shaker would come to my members Monday. And even once or twice, Room Shaker hit my link in my members Monday. So where you thought you was going to spin the narrative, said that I have been blocked out so much in the beef sector that I'm now running over there to Room Shaker. No, ma'am. Me and Room Shaker both had memberships on each other's channels, ma'am. Now, I will say that it was around the time that the whole Lady Nika, Buddy Lee, Room Shaker, all of that mess happened, where Room Shaker kind of just went through and canceled her membership with everybody, including me. And to be honest, that was a whole touchy, heated debate thing that was happening when it came to Room Shaker and, you know, her being a moderator for Lady Nika, but a question on where she could support and all of that hoopla. It was around that time that Room Shaker no longer had a membership on my channel because Room Shaker had gotten fed up with the politics around here and was just like, well, look, I'm just withdrawing my support. And that's fine. But we still continue to support each other's channels and each other's panels, T Velocity. So I know you want to spin the narrative and say that I'm only going to support Room Shaker today because I don't have any panel else to go to in the beef sector. But that's a lie, man. And Kimberly Black, the next time that she go live, can you let her know that was a lie? I know you her right-hand moderator over there, and she don't watch me. So can you let her know that was a bold-faced lie, what she told? Please and thank you. Because had she been watching Room Shaker's content, she would have seen me on that panel before months ago. Months ago. But that was the cute narrative that she wanted to spin. But either way, I was listening to her, and she was giving her spin and her take about me and YouTube cameras. And Kimberly Black said she not go. So y'all don't tell her when she wrong over there. Kimberly Black, hold on, y'all. I thought she said that y'all be able to tell her when she wrong. So y'all don't hold her accountable at all. And if she wrong and you know she wrong, y'all don't say anything. Oh, really? Kimberly Black said, y'all are grown. We are all grown. But come on now, Kimberly Black. If she wrong, she wrong. But she got the tendency to be a bulldog as well. Now, let me tell you. She said that I'm always turning on people. I ain't turned on Room Shaker yet. Me and Room Shaker had a disagreement. I went to Room Shaker's channel specifically at about 2:00 in the morning. It was one of these mornings, y'all. And I asked Room Shaker up in her chat if there was any issue. Room Shaker said no. She dropped the link. I got up on the panel, and at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, me and Room Shaker was talking on her panel about some lies and some narratives that were trying to be spun. Just like the lies and the narratives that were trying to be spun by Malik and Paulette Waters running over their line saying that I drag Room Shaker. Me giving my opinion about what I saw and calling it like how I call it is not me dragging them at all. Again, the live in question, I dragged Brooke. And Malik know I drug Brooke, but Malik turned around and ran to convince Room Shaker that I drug Room Shaker to deflect off the fact that I had in fact drugged his wife, Brooke. You see how people carry the balls and try to create the division, but then once I respond, then they say I turned on Room Shaker. I turned on. How I turned on about having a response to what in the hell y'all doing? Are you kidding me? It's fine, Kimberly Black. I just had to give you a hard time. It's fine. Kimberly Black said, I don't hold you or nobody on this app when they wrong or right. That's your parents, significant others, and children to do that. Now, I know T Velocity say that she always keep y'all up in the corners because y'all let her know whether she right. I know she say that unless she just be over there lying out of her ass. She must be lying out the side of her mouth when she say it then. Because I know I done heard her say it before. But Kimberly Black, I like you. You a nice lady. So I ain't even trying to, cause you any stir or nothing. But I'm just saying, I done heard her say that about you, Diva, and her mods and who she got over there. She said that y'all be able to talk to her and tell when she right or wrong. She said that when her crown is tilted, that y'all can straighten it up and fix it. Don't she say that? The crown is tilted, and she said that y'all be over there straightening it up and fixing it. That means that y'all holding her accountable, right? That means that y'all see something wrong with her crown, and so you adjusting it, helping her adjust it, right? I thought that's what she said, child, but maybe I don't even know what she be saying over there, girl. But I know she said, if you see your sister and her crown is twisted and her crown is lopsided, you need to help your sister straighten up her crown. Well, all I'm saying, Kimberly Black, is right now her crown is twisted because she lied. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it. That's all. Her crown is twisted. Her crown is lopsided. Her crown is about to fall over off the side of her head. And I'm just asking one of y'all to fix it, like what she said that y'all do over there. That's what she said. If you see your sister, if you see your sister walking around with the crown, fix that crown. That's all. Go fix her crown. Damn it. But anyway, Kimberly Black, I'm done. But I say all this to say, Miss T Velocity in her commentary, she stated I turn on people. I don't turn on these people, but I will respond if something is right or wrong. Here now we have Kimberly Black not even trying to help T Velocity fix her crown because if Kimberly Black try to fix T Velocity crown, then T Velocity gonna feel like Kimberly Black turned on her. When all Kimberly Black doing is fixing the crown. Why do T Velocity sit over there and say I'm always turning on people? Why it can't be that I'm just fixing their crown? My commentary that I did about Room Shaker and about how she was a common denominator that I saw with the porn bombs, why that wasn't me fixing Room Shaker crown? When I get up there and I tell YouTube cameras that she needs to overtalk and yell at them people that be talking crazy up on her platform, why that ain't me fixing her crown, T Velocity? Why is it me turning on her? Is it because only you can try to fix somebody's crown? Only you can try to give criticism. Only you can call out what you see, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. Only you can. I'm fixing crowns out here. And don't you ever forget. Hell, after I get off this live, I might go to the next bitch live and try to fix her crown. Then what you gonna do? Call me a chaos demon because I'm up there trying to fix a crown? Well, if I want to click the link and fix the damn crown, that's what I want to do. I'm trying to fix a crown this morning. Even in this live, I'm fixing everybody crown except for Sassy. Her crown can fall off and fall on the ground. I'm fixing everybody crown except for Sassy. And I'm actually waiting on her crown to fall off and hit the ground so I can kick that motherfucker underneath somebody's car. That's what I'm doing. So yes. But y'all, so to quickly recap, I talked to y'all first about Brianna's boyfriend dragging the hell out of Lemon for 20 to 25 minutes. For 20 to 25 minutes, Brianna's boyfriend drug the hell out of Lemon, and then one of the kids called Lemon bald-headed. That's what I spoke about in the first segment of the show. That's what Ray Trent, you heard it here first. I'm fixing and kicking the crowns under the car. Hey, Leo, good morning. I hope you're feeling well. And good morning, Pisces. Look, if I try to fix your crown and you act crazy, I might have to kick it under the car. Good morning, Rob, the moderator. Good morning, everybody. But so I did, at the first segment, I was telling y'all about Brianna's live. She ended up putting it on her highest membership tier. So you will not be able to see the fight yourself unless you get Brianna's membership. But I'm just letting you know the argument lasts between 20 to 25 minutes roughly. If you're interested in seeing it, then you're going to have to get Brianna's membership. It was a key. That man wore Lemon out and Lemon Vandross lost. And one of the kids heard Lemon trying to drag them, and the kid called Lemon bald-headed. How you trying to drag the kid? The kid hear you dragging him or him or her, because I don't know if it was a little boy kid or a little girl kid, but they hear you dragging them, they call you bald-headed. And so that was segment number 1. Segment number 2, I got into the fact that you will need me before I ever need you, and how Sassy is needing a lot of people that she claimed she was above and that she would never need. I spoke about that. And then now I'm speaking about the fact that, you know, if I try to fix somebody's crown, T Velocity said that mean I'm turning on them. That mean I'm turning on them. I'm a friend to no one because I try to fix their fucking crown. That's what that means. And also, the fact is, Kimberly Black said, yes, she is a moderator over there, but her name is Bennett and she is not in it. She said she don't fix crowns. But she said that it's up to your parents. Let me see who she said supposed to be fixing the crown. Let me go back to that comment to see who she said supposed to be fixing the crown. She said that's your parents, significant others, and children to fix your damn crown. She said, she don't fix no crown. So T Velocity, I don't want to hear you say that no more now, because she done told me right here she don't fix no crown. But I'll fix the crown from time to time. But yes. So I just wanted to come and give y'all my commentary of just based on what I saw. I really got a key out of the semantics of it all. It's not a town hall, it's a round table. Tomato, according to Google. It's a town hall, but y'all refuse to call it that because y'all know that James typically hosts the town hall. And so far, James done left Sassy on red. Which it even make me wonder why Sassy was on read saying that James left her on red. Sassy reached out and James just left it right there. Good morning, Demon Soul. Demon Soul said, how? Because I wasn't invited. And when? How? Because you wasn't invited? You commented under the post, Demon Soul. You commented under the post. You was tagged in that post. You was tagged in it. So you're going to have to check your notifications, your mentions. No, Empress, she having it. She's having it, but a good majority of us that were here in 2018 are not participating. You'll have to red ball. I showed the receipts and everything. Rita is refusing to participate, and Rita says stop tagging her. And then Deanna said, and it's still fuck Sassy. She ain't trying to participate with her. So Rita and Deanna said no. I'm definitely gonna watch it, but I'm according to the lady, I'm blacked out. Lady Nika and Fates, I don't know what they said. I know Lady Nika and Fates are not a duo any longer, but I remember she was mad at both of them for having their own little live-a-thon during her live. So I don't know what they thoughts are going to be. I kind of know. For me, I kind of lean towards that I do know, but I would never want to be accused of speaking for them. So I'm just gonna sit here and hem and haw around what I think is already the answer. So and then also it went from being called the town hall to now it's not. Sassy went from being on reads, begging people to participate, and people just going on their community wall saying they not participating. Oh, Leo is giving an update on Melvin. Melvin is doing much better, and yes, he begins high school soon. That's what's up. I'm happy Melvin is doing good, Leo. But yeah, so I don't know, y'all. Like I said, it might be a town hall full of 2.0s because I ain't seen too many of the originals being in agreement with it. I ain't seen too many being in agreement with it. And I mean, hell, many of the people that she tagged up in that post done been dropping down up in this chat as I speak. Many of the tagged ones is up in the bushes watching this live right now. Many of the ones tagged up in that post in the bushes watching and ain't uttered a dang on word. So that just says it all. Because so far, I ain't seen nobody quick to drop down and say, no, wait, I am. I'm participating. Oh, I'm coming through and I'm going to help her. Oh, I'm going to show up. I ain't seen that yet. And it's been almost an hour and a half. I ain't seen it. Carrie said, no, in the B sector, people will turn up but sit in the clouds. The B sector love to watch a good shit show. The B sector love a good shit show. And Barry, I think I had spoken, said good morning to you as well. But yeah, y'all. Well, I have come up to an hour and a half this morning. Y'all, I almost didn't even feel like coming here to talk to y'all this morning. I really, really didn't. Last night, it was some interesting things that transpired. And when I went to bed, how I felt about it, I didn't even feel like getting up and set my alarm early to do my morning show. But I was like, well, what I found interesting about me is, y'all, I could be up in a bad mood or a strange mood, and what I've noticed is sleep will change it around just like that. So last night, I was like, man, I don't even feel like getting up and do no morning show. I'm going to sleep in. But y'all, by the time I slept, I woke up at 5 o'clock and I was like, well, I might as well go ahead and do my morning show. It was just like that. But it be like that sometimes. It be like that. So either way, I definitely did give y'all some stuff to think on. Like the old folks say, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Like the old folks say, put it in your pipe and smoke it. Why don't y'all? And always remember, people gonna need you. Empress, I'm not here to promote sassy. The hell? Now I answered your questions. I did my commentary. You're more than welcome to red ball it. But if you think that I'm gonna give a full-fledged promotion, then you at the wrong channel. When has Sassy promoted anything for me? And that's respectfully. That's not me turning on you. That's me fixing your crown. Girl, go find one of Sassy friends and ask them. Or better yet, go ask Sassy. I know she gonna be around, and I know she got a channel over there with a community wall. Girl, I ain't doing no full promotion for Sassy now. Barry Addison said, I used to watch the Sassy show, but my wife didn't like her. Oh, wow. Your wife didn't like her. Ain't that something, Barry? Ain't that something? But yeah, at this particular point, I think that Sassy is wanting to use these people, use everybody for this show to make her a comeback within the sector. I think that I honestly just think that she needs to do a comeback because she was gone for so long in Lent and all this. But people always say They say that everybody want to use me. Everybody want to use me. And I'm saying, well, everybody Sassy trying to use y'all. That's all. But either way, y'all, I went on ahead and got this redirect for YouTube cameras queued up. I can't give Sassy no promotion, Empress. I hope you understand and know that there was no disrespect involved. But no, I'm not going to promote for Sassy. She could do that. I think I done spoke about it enough. So either way, y'all, it is Friday. I hope y'all have a great day today. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. I don't know what YouTube camera's going to be talking about today, but I went on ahead and put her in for y'all to go to next. And I do want to thank so much to Ray Triggs for my donation today. Oh, Barry Addison said, don't forget about being the most wanted. Well, you know, Barry Addison, I ain't forgot. I'm just wondering if they forgot. Thank you, Ray Triggs, so much, as always, for the donation. I appreciate it so much. That whole most wanted hogwash was a whole distraction and a deflection on the fact that Kaios was being a mole in the crew. Period. That's what that was all about. That was them trying to say, no, don't look at this. Look over here at that. It was a little bit of sleight of hand, if you will. Don't look at this that J.Dunn is really telling y'all about. Look at that. And I'm still right here. So that's all. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, I will be doing my Big Brother review tomorrow morning on my Dunn Daughter channel at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. No. I think we got to do it at 11. I think we're doing at 11 tomorrow. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Big Brother review and recap, me and DC, because I think DC said she got a dentist appointment tomorrow morning. So I know I'm going to start off my morning doing the Big Brother commentary, and then later on I'll get into the mess. So if you support and watch Big Brother, definitely come over and watch the recap. Thank you. Bye, y'all.